Hi, it's Federico, and I want to share why I made a power of attorney for property and finances. When I first arrived in this country, I was determined to create a better life for myself. Over the years, I've bought a home, a truck, and I have a few stocks that I watch like a hawk. As soon as I could, I put money in a retirement savings account. Recently, I met with a lawyer because I wanted to make a will. He told me about the importance of having a power of attorney for property and finances too, because the will only applies after I die, and I might need help with my finances while I'm still alive. When he said that, a memory came rushing back to my mind. 10 years ago, my wife Rosario was in the hospital dying of cancer. She needed to access her 401k early to pay for medical expenses, but she was so weak. Hooked up to IVs, she lost so much weight, she was suffering. She couldn't handle making those calls anymore. I called, but they wouldn't talk to me, even though I was her husband. Rosario had to make her power of attorney for property and finances while she was in the hospital. This wasn't as easy as it seems. I wanted to spend time being with her, holding her hand, easing her pain, and instead we were scrambling to find a notary that would come to the hospital. It was the worst time to be making those sorts of plans. Even then, when it came to making a power of attorney for myself, I'll admit, I hesitated. I thought, I feel fine. Why do I have to worry about things that haven't happened yet? I'll just stick to the power of attorney for healthcare that I already have. But the lawyer helped me understand that if I didn't choose someone to be my decision maker ahead of time, a judge could step in and require guardianship. Then I wouldn't have the final say in who manages my property or finances. The judge would decide that. I didn't want to be running around like we were with Rosario or have a judge be involved in decisions about my life savings. I chose my stepdaughter Carmen to be my agent. Carmen is like a daughter to me and the person I trust the most. If for some reason I can't take care of my own finances in the future, I want her to have the power to help me. That includes things like filing my taxes and paying my bills from my own bank account. If I was ever in the hospital and needed money, she could sell my truck or stocks to ensure I have the medical care I needed. It also gives Carmen the power to hire a lawyer for me if I ever need one and could not call one myself. Hopefully that doesn't happen, but you never know. I asked Chris, my late wife's brother, to be my backup, my successor agent. He really helped us during some tough times, and I also trust him completely. I chose the option to wait to start the power of attorney. That means no one can act or make decisions for me until a doctor says in writing that I can't make my own decisions. It's just a personal preference. Now that I've made my power of attorney for property and finances, I feel more secure about the future. I know my wishes will be honored, and the money I've saved, things I've worked hard for, will be taken care of. I encourage everyone to take control and plan for the unexpected. Choose the people you trust, and remember, the power of planning is in your hands.